I got a Nintendo Switch 2. I waited since 5 p.m. to get this sweet machine for you guys. Oh yeah, I also got this right here. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay. And most of all, I'm going to tell you guys if it's worth the money. Ooh, Switch 2. Alright, let's fucking dig in. Alright, let's get this shit open. Sticker right here. Excuse me. Oh man, I love ripping into a fresh console every single time. Alright, so right here they show you guys. I mean, this might be in reverse for you guys, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna flip once the footage is taken. So here you go, some basic shit for the console. Okay, so the second you open it, you see 2 controllers and you got the Switch. What's weird about this is they do have the screen facing upwards. I saw something on the internet today where they were saying that some store was stapling the tickets on top. So if you get a Switch 2 and there's a staple, it could potentially go directly into the Switch's screen. So that's what it looks like. We got 2 controllers, we got the base. I do love the magnetic system. This is so fucking awesome. Oh yeah. Top. Now this seems a little bit heavy, so oh yeah, there's something in here. This looks like a bunch of brochures. Oh no, it's cables. Alright, so this is the code for Mario Kart World. I am not showing you guys this. Some basic brochure shit. HDMI 2.1 it should be. Ultra high speed. HDMI port. We got the brand new versions of the Switch. What are these called again? Straps. We got brand new versions of the Switch 2 straps. They're see-through this time. Pretty cool. Here you go. These are the straps. So when you look inside the console, underneath it, this is what it looks like. We got the new version of the controller. This is new. It looks a little bit more flashier, a little bit cooler. It just slides right in, if you can see. That's cool. I'll show you guys how that works. Pretty nice, pretty cool. 4 wires. This is the wall adapter, plug in the wall, and this is the dock. Oh, this is cool. I like how this, a lot more sleek. See this? A lot more sleek. This is cool. I fuck with this. This shit goes hard. It's a nice piece of hardware. Really nice. Alright, now I'm going to take all this shit that I just laid out for you guys, I'm going to put it together and I'm going to show you guys what the fuck it looks like. You do not need these straps, unfortunately. We're going to put them over there. Console. Let's take this bad boy out. Hopefully it's in good shape. It does look clean. Very, very clean. Look how this glistens. Sorry if it's kind of dim. It is curved at the top, which I think is pretty cool. It's not very symmetrical. You can tell where the screen is. I think that's cool. I hope I'm doing this the right way. I don't want to scratch the screen. I know Switch 1 had an issue with that when the console first came out. I did not buy a screen protector, by the way. This is so fucking cool. Now, I love the idea of the gyro controls. I'm going to be using that shit a lot, so. Alright, let's see how this snaps on. Oh, it's like actually magnetic. I like that. Honestly, this is pretty massive. Real talk, this is very... Oh man, it smells new, guys. It smells so freaking new. Oh, I love the smell of a new console. Perfect. So this is a Switch 2. This right here is a Switch OLED. This right here is a Switch OG. Size comparison, these are pretty similar, just a little bit bigger. This, though, is fucking massive. Massive, actually. It's actually unbelievable how big it is. When you see it in person, it's really big. Okay, now that I have successfully unboxed the Switch 2, and I have taken an entire 2 days to play Mario Kart World, I've finished all the Grand Prix. I've gotten gold in all of them, not 3 stars, but I've played a lot of the game. I've done so much of the extra content that's in the game as well. I've unlocked tons of characters, and I also just want to show you guys the Switch and some of the coolest mechanics that come with the console. It's a great console, it's a great game. But with me saying that, there is not many games on the console today. So if you're not interested in Mario Kart World, then why are you buying a Switch 2 today? For me personally, I'm looking forward to the Dust Bloods and Metroid Prime 4. Those games don't come out for a very, very, very long time. 2026 for the Dust Bloods in particular. But this console is still something that's great to have. For me, I have extra money that I can spend on this console. I also wanted to have it for you guys. But I understand if you cannot justify this purchase yet. It is not something that is a necessity. But if you love these games, if you love Zelda in particular, then it is 100% a console you should get. This is my Switch 2. I got a screen protector on it, and it's a very, very good screen protector. It's the one that's the On 0NN. It's an off-brand. It's not the actual Nintendo screen protector. My girlfriend did get the Nintendo screen protector, but honestly, I think this one is better. So if you guys wanted some tips on which one you should get, I'm telling you right now. Other than that, the coolest part of the Switch 2 is how you unhook these things. You got a button right here. It's next to the Z button. You hit this and it comes right out. You do the same thing with pretty much anything else that you have. This controller from the Switch 1 is different now. You put these in like so. But what's cool about it is beforehand you had to slide them in from the top. You don't do that anymore. You got this button right here and you click the button and it just comes right out. It slides. It is a slide thing. This is fucking awesome. I think this is a great change. It's also magnetic and it has a lot of force to it. You feel this thing clip in. It is not going anywhere, guys. It's great. Same concept with these things, the straps. I will never ever use this. I don't give a fuck about this shit. But I just wanted to show you guys. Here we go. It's the same concept, same shit. There you go. Same shit. Just strapped. Looks awesome. Guys, I love this. Great design. So cool. And like so, you want to get it off, you hit the button. And what's cool about this actually is, if you see right here, it kind of goes out a little bit, right? That thing is literally just pushing it off. Really cool. So I'm gonna put this back on my Switch real quick. Mario Kart World. That game in particular, I don't think that it's technically like a gigantic jump from the last one. The courses are new. I do like how everything connects. I also love the free roam in that game. It is great. I love the way that you find the cosmetics for your characters. I love how you upgrade your bikes through getting the coins. All that stuff is great. And the graphics are actually incredible. And in docked, this system is huge and it is beautiful. I have played on the television. The television is beautiful. I have a huge, awesome 65-inch. It is great. But yeah, I think you guys should get a Switch 2. Personally, I'm having fun with it. If you do not like Mario Kart World, if you're waiting for maybe like Donkey Kong Bonanza, you could wait until next month to get the console. There is no rush at this point. It is worth your money. It is a good console. These games are fun. $80 for the games though, that's some bullshit. We're just gonna go ahead and get that off my fucking chest right now. That is bullshit, okay? It's just funny to me how they have an HD version of something like The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, but they choose to go ahead and make the GameCube version. And I love game preservation. I love the fact that they added that to the Switch 2 for free. For anybody who has the Switch 2, they can play the Wind Waker today on day one for free. And there's 2 other games. I think Soul Calibur 2 is on there, and then there's another one GameCube releases. Great shit. I love that. Do more of that. But if you have an HD remake of a game, you can still put out the other one for free. But why the fuck was the Wind Waker not a launch title on the Switch 2 to coincide with that? I would have bought that. I really would have bought that. I love that game. But when it comes down to Zelda games, I need them to do Twilight Princess as soon as possible. Now, I just wanted to ensure that I touched base with you guys on the Switch 2. I did camp out for this console. I got off work at 5 on Wednesday, and I camped out for, I think it was 7 or 8, yeah, it was 7 hours. We got the console at midnight. Technically, I got it, 8 hours. I got the console at 1, because right when it hit midnight, the people in front of me got the console before I did, and then I got it at 1. Me and my girlfriend were 14 and 15 in line, but there were pre-orders. And the line was about 300 people, and they only had about 70 to 100 consoles. So it was crazy. People got burned that night. They got burned bad. But you know, that's the game that you play when it comes to console releases. Someone like me, your boy gets that shit on day 1, every fucking time. So be ready for that shit. This has been Drew Spacely. Peace. Oh yeah, one more thing. Summer Game Fest this week has been crazy. And then you take into account that Liza P, the DLC, has also got shadow dropped. There is so much going on, it's wild. I plan on covering all of it. I'm going to do some react content for some of these trailers. I'm also going to cover Liza P DLC as soon as I finish that game. It is so good so far. I don't even have time to play all these games, but I'm going to make time because I love this shit. And it's what I do. I hope you guys had a great week. Have fun with all these new games that we have. It is going to be a great remainder of 2025 and a great start to 2026 with RE9. Your boy is lit right now. There's so much good shit going on. I am so hyped, I don't even know what to say, but just know that we are eating good. My name is Drew Spacely. Peace.